This is my Upwork dashboard. In the last 12 months, I've earned over $81,000, all from AI automation. And what's the easiest AI automation to sell? It's $300 AI generated video ads. The crazy part, I don't spend hours editing. I use an AI workflow, the exact automation that you're about to see, that pumps out UGC style ads in minutes. Businesses on Upwork already pay for this skill. So I'll show you live proof of client demand, plus how to build this system yourself. These aren't made up numbers. Every day, there are hundreds of jobs from clients asking for videos like this. Here's a great example. This was posted 7 hours ago from a client in the United States who's already spent $30,000 on Upwork. They want UGC creators, and the hourly rate is anywhere between $20 to $120. Here's another great example. This client is looking for UGC video creators for light therapy classes. They're in Bulgaria, which might raise an eyebrow for some of you, but look at how much they've spent on the platform. That's over $100,000 just with Upwork. They're almost 5 stars reviewed, and they're willing to pay anywhere between $15 to $30 per hour. And I'll show you one more for good luck. This client's in Canada. They spent over $9,000 on Upwork. They want UGC creators for gut, wealth, and wellness app promotion, and their estimated budget is $200. Now, don't worry too much about estimated budgets. You can always negotiate this after they contact you on a Zoom call, and that's something that I do quite regularly. These are all real businesses look for UGC ads from freelancers just like yourself, and I'll show you how you can deliver video ads in just a few clicks using Google's Nano Banana. And here's where the magic happens. I use the on-form submission to upload any product image for any brand, and then I give it a quick prompt. Now, you don't have to spend too much time on this. You don't need to be a prompt engineer. It can just be a one-line sentence to give the system an overview of the type of ad that you want. Once you hit submit, the entire system will run in less than 2 minutes. It will generate a video prompt, so it'll take the sentence that you typed in into the form, it'll expand on that, and it will produce a very optimized video prompt for File AI, which is where I create the text to video. And this is what the output looks like. I actually have a non-aluminium brand that I'm working with, and this is one of their competitors. It's called Huron. So I took one of their images, I put in a quick prompt of what I wanted for the video ad, and this is what my system generated. I'll post a link in the video description so you can see it yourself, but I think you agree this is really damn good. And remember, this automation can pump these video ads in less than 2 minutes using AI. And these are the video ads that my clients are paying me anywhere from $200 to $300. And if you're loving this video, please smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, turn your notifications on so you know when the next video drops. Let me show you how you can build this yourself inside of N10. The trigger node is the on-form submission. And the reason I'm using that is because it gives me the option to add a quick sentence for the prompt, but it also lets me upload an image. Because remember, I'm generating video ads for clients. The next node is a save image node. So I just save the image somewhere. And for this example, I'm using Google Drive. I then need to change the permissions for the image because I need the web content URL. And the reason for that is I've got an analyze image node from OpenAI. And this node's purpose is to analyze the image in as much detail as possible because I'm going to use File AI to create a video from that image. So if you look inside of the node, I'm using 4 Mini because it's very cheap. I have an extensive prompt here because, like I said, I need to describe the image in as much detail as possible. So I need the colors, the hex codes, I need to know the colors of the labels, the typography, etc., etc. And that's why you see a prompt in this style. And then for the URL, I'm just grabbing that from the save image node, which is the web content link, as you can see here. Once we have the image description, we can then create the video prompt. And so for this, I'm using an AI agent that's connected to Gemini Flash 2.5. Inside of here, I'm giving it 2 prompts. The first one is the user prompt, so whatever I type in to the on-form submission. The second is the image description from the analyze image node with OpenAI. I've turned on require specific output, and the reason for that is I'm generating a new variable called video prompt, which is generated by the AI. So you can see this here. And then for the system prompt, I'm telling it that you are a video prompt generator. You'll be given 2 inputs, which is the user prompt, the image description, and I've given it some UGC principles. Now again, this could be built around any type of image video that you're creating. Now I built this prompt around the types of UGC content that I'm seeing from my clients' competitors. And that's always a good idea. Instead of trying to reinvent the wheel, go out there and just see what's running. What are people spending money on already? And honestly, just use that as a template. Now, since this is an e-commerce brand, I've decided to go for like hand modeling up close where the product is in full view. And I've given it requirements for the video prompt output. And because I toggled on require specific output format, I'm going to need the output parser, which is this node here. All this does is it will generate a variable called video prompt, which is a string. And then this variable will contain the video prompt. And the reason I need this is because I can then use this variable downstream, as you'll see in the next node. Once I have the video prompt, I can then generate the video. So this is a HTTP request node. I'm using the File AI endpoint for VO3. And because I'm using API to do this, I'm going to need to send JSON body. So make sure this is toggled on. The body type is JSON and the specified body is also JSON. And for the JSON code, we just need this here, which is the prompt. And that comes from the video prompt. And then the image URL is going to be the web content link from the save image node. You know it's worked because it's mapped and it's green, and you'll see a result like this. And because we're generating text to video, it's going to take some time. It usually takes anywhere between 2 to 3 minutes, which is why I've added a wait node. And this is very straightforward. And then once the video is generated, we can then get the video. And this is another HTTP request node. And all we're doing is the method this time is get. The URL we already have because File AI tells us this. So it's this URL here from the wait for video node, or you can get it from generate a video. It's the same URL. And then once that runs, you'll see an output here called data, which is the video that I played earlier for you. Think about it. A client can wait for weeks for an agency to create these ads, or they can hire you and get the same videos within a few hours. Now, I know this as somebody who comes from a paid marketing background. I used to work with influencers and models for paid ads. And sometimes these videos will take days, weeks, and in most cases, there was never a fixed time frame. But AI has turned all of that on its head. That's why they're willing to pay. And stacking just 5 of these contracts in a week, that's around $1,200 to $1,500, all from AI automation. And this is exactly how I hit $80,000 in 1 year without grinding 24/7. And if you want to grab this automation, click on the link in the video description, follow the on-screen instructions, and I'll see you on the other side. And if you made it this far, thanks so much for your time. Click on the next video that you can see on the screen and watch that one too. Smash the like button if you haven't done so, subscribe to the channel, turn the notification on, and I'll see you next time.